What's going on YouTube? Aaron here, and in today's video we are going to be talking about Malaysian Flight 370 and a Google Earth discovery that have a lot of people very curious. So for those of you who are unaware of the story, in March of 2014, Malaysian Flight 370 went missing on a flight from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. There were 227 passengers on board, as well as 12 crew members. To this day, we have no idea what happened to the plane. Some people theorize that it was hijacked and later crashed, while others think there's more mystery to this story overall. What we do know, though, is that the plane went missing along with the 239 people on board, and it has never been seen again. Also, the black box was never retrieved either. In 2018, an unidentified plane was found in a Cambodian jungle on Google Earth. At the time, a large number of people thought that this could be Malaysian Flight 370. Malaysian Flight 370 was a Boeing 777, which roughly measures 242 feet from one end to the other. And if we use the measure tool on Google Earth, we can see that the plane that was found in the Cambodian jungle is very similar in length. This is getting interesting. In addition to that, it is reported that prior to losing connection with the plane, it was reported to be in Cambodian airspace. Prior to the discovery of the plane on Google Earth, the most common belief as to what happened to the plane was that on its way to Beijing, it for some reason turned around, crashed into the Indian Ocean, and was never found. But of course, after the discovery of the plane in the Cambodian jungle, people are starting to believe otherwise. However, the biggest problem with this new theory is that debris from the plane have reportedly been found in Tanzania and other places on the coast of Africa. So basically, if the plane did in fact crash in Cambodia, how are there pieces being found on the coast of Africa? It doesn't really make sense. But some people actually believe that there is a conspiracy against the Malaysian government and think that they are the ones planting the pieces of the plane in Africa in order to close the case as to not show how much they botched the search in the first place. So whether or not the plane that was discovered in Cambodia is Malaysian Airline 370 or not, it is a wild story, and there's really no explanation as to why there's a plane of that size there in the first place. Now, if you guys are familiar with my YouTube channel, you know that I love using Google Earth and Google Maps to not only explore the world, but look into different cases and really just dive deep to get a better perspective overall. So if I were to be the one to find something like a plane in the middle of nowhere, you can bet that I would be very curious as to how it got there. And that's exactly what happened to the man who found this plane in the Cambodian jungle. This man's name is Ian Wilson, and in 2018, it was reported that Ian, along with his brother Jackie, went and set off to the Cambodian jungle to look for the plane that he had found in order to confirm or deny whether or not this was Malaysian Flight 370. I have to say, if I found something like this, it would be really hard for me not to do the same. But they ended up having to turn around. The terrain in the Cambodian jungle was beginning to be too much to handle, and so they had to go back. It is said that he wants to make a return trip to the jungle to confirm whether or not what he saw is indeed the missing plane, but he has yet to do so. So anyways, that's really the story. That's all I have for this video. One thing we really need to look into is making sure that this Ian Wilson guy doesn't go missing in the next couple of years, because if it's true that the Malaysian government is planting evidence in other places to try to close the case in order to not show that they botched the initial search, if they're catching wind of this guy trying to go find this plane, they may not take well to that. So yeah, let's keep an eye on Ian Wilson and make sure he doesn't go missing. And of course, if he does go look for the plane in the coming years, I hope that story surfaces. And if it does, we can maybe make another video about it. So anyways, that's the video for today. This is a little bit shorter than my normal video. I'm pre-recording a few of these videos to come out during the holidays while I am away. So I'm not sure what day this is coming out, but wherever you are watching this, I hope you are enjoying your holiday, and I will see you guys in the next one.